Welcome to Ayur Times. Today we're getting straight into something absolutely core to feeling good. What proper digestion actually looks like through the lens of Ayurveda.
Yeah, Ayurveda offers these really insightful ways to understand if our bodies are truly handling food well. It's less about just, absence of pain and more about recognizing positive signals.
Okay, so signals. Where do we start? What's the most obvious sign, according to Ayurveda? Healthy elimination must be high on the list, right?
Oh, absolutely fundamental. Ayurveda sees complete, comfortable elimination as, well, essential. We're talking bowel movements without any strain, ideally happening shortly after you wake up. That consistency is key.
So it establishes a rhythm.
Exactly, a healthy rhythm. And clear, comfortable urination fits in there too. It all points towards a balanced digestive fire, what Ayurveda calls Agni. It's about ease,
Right, ease and flow. That makes total sense. But I read something surprising was also an indicator. Burps? How does that work?
Yeah, it's actually quite revealing. Ayurveda views burps as this sort of immediate feedback. So a clean burp, one with no taste or smell, that's actually a sign of good digestion working efficiently.
Really? That's counterintuitive.
It is, isn't it? But
Yes.
then if you get a burp that tastes like the food you just ate, Ayurveda says, well, that food is basically still sitting there undigested.
Okay, I see.
And an acidic burp could point towards maybe excess pitta, that sort of metabolic fire, or just too much acid. Frequent belching often suggests things like poor food combining or maybe a weaker Agni overall.
Wow. Okay, so burps are like little diagnostic reports. What about the feeling after digestion? That sense of lightness, is that a major sign too?
Yes, definitely. Feeling light and energetic afterwards, not heavy or sluggish, is crucial. If you feel weighed down for ages, that suggests digestion wasn't complete.
And it's not just physical.
No, not at all. It's physical lightness. Sure, movement feels easy, you don't feel bogged down, but it's also mental clarity. Your mind feels sharp. Focus is easier. It's like your life energy, your prana, is moving without obstruction. A very holistic feeling.
I like that connection between the gut and the mind, the prana.
Yeah.
What about those basic signals, hunger and thirst? How do we know if they're, genuine?
Well, Ayurveda explains that your Agni, that digestive fire, it only really gets going again once the previous meal is fully processed. So true hunger feels like a gentle emptiness, not a desperate craving.
Okay.
And genuine thirst. It makes water taste incredibly refreshing, really satisfying. You'll usually feel these authentic signals maybe 3 to 6 hours after eating, though it varies a bit with your constitution. It's about listening for real needs.
Right, not just eating by the clock. That timing and listening seems key. Are there other, maybe more subtle physical feelings, like in the upper body?
Yeah, definitely. Proper digestion should lead to a feeling of spaciousness up top. Your heart area feels light, unburdened. Your chest feels open. Breathing is easy, unrestricted.
And the abdomen?
Comfortable. Simple as that. No bloating, no gas, no tightness or discomfort. Just a sense of ease through the whole torso, really.
It's really a whole body experience then, isn't it? Which links back to what you said about Agni. A strong digestive fire seems to lead to broader clarity, mentally and sensory-wise too.
It absolutely does. Think of the digestive cycle.
Yeah.
You eat, maybe feel a little initial heaviness, then perhaps some warmth builds in your core as digestion peaks, and then your Agni actually increases again, signaling it's ready for the next input.
So you wait for that signal.
Ayurveda suggests it's best to complete that cycle before eating again. When digestion works well like this, it sharpens everything. Your mental focus is clearer, your senses sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing, they all become more acute, and your emotions tend to be more stable, less of that food-related irritability,
It all paints a picture of a really harmonious system, guiding us towards better nourishment and just, feeling better overall.
Exactly. So maybe something for you to reflect on is this. As you go about your day, how might listening more closely to these subtle cues from your body actually change how you approach eating, and maybe even your overall sense of wellness?
That's a great question to ponder. If you found this conversation useful, please do consider subscribing to the Ayur Times channel for more discussions like this one.
And we genuinely welcome your thoughts or any questions you might have. Feel free to leave them in the comments below.